My name is Ryan Formato, and welcome to my first lick of the week. This will be a continuing series, ongoing as long as it continues to be requested. Alright, so let's get on. The first lick of the week is going to be basically in the style of what's called legato. The legato style is what you guys will be familiar with if you ever listen to Steve Vai, Joe Satriani. The style is kind of like this. It's very smooth. Basically everything sounds super silky, kind of liquid. Okay? So what we're going to do is basically strengthen your hand up. That way you can handle these kind of exercises. Alright, the first thing you're going to want to do when completing a legato exercise is making sure your left hand is in the correct formation. So what you have to do is, first off, make sure your first finger is adjacent to the second string here. If our riff is going to be 8, 5, 7, 8, 7, 5 on the first string. So it has to touch this string here to make sure that it mutes out. Your right hand is going to take care of all these lower strings so they don't ring out. So when you play the riff, it's going to sound something like this. And you can hear there's no other noise coming out while this is on. The right hand takes care of the lower strings, and your first finger takes care of the second string. Okay? Alright, so now let's just take a look at how you're going to acquire some speed. Well, first off, you're going to play this riff in triplets. Okay, so you're going to have 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. And you'll also notice that the third and fourth fingers here are perfectly curved, while the first finger does have some curvature over here. Okay, so you'll see that, but it's not going to be on its fingertips like that, because otherwise that second string will ring open. So again. Now when you practice it, I do recommend you play with a metronome, and I do recommend when you start obtaining speed and working for speed, you basically work from beat 1 of the first measure to beat 1 of the second measure. So you're going to have 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1. So, and what you can even start doing is little, what we call speed bursts. So you're working for like small little sections to get from here to there again. Okay, so you can see that your left hand's going to gain a lot of agility out of this. Now that's in the 1, 3, 4 position. That's probably the toughest of the bunch, but it's going to definitely work with finger independence. You're going to have to definitely work on that third, fourth finger thing going on here. The next one I would do is basically that same kind of pattern, but now in this position. So again, you can see this time using the 4, 2, 1. This one probably will feel a little bit easier for you because there's not as much as the problems aren't as big as when we're referring to finger independence. Okay, so that's that 4, 2, 1. And again, I would be taking it at a speed extremely slow until your fingers get the hang of it and you start building up that muscle memory. And again, your right hand is here in the corner the entire time. Okay? The last one I would work on out of this bunch, actually there's 2 more, is a little bit of a wider opening. So something like 7, 3, 5, 7, 5, 3. So again, you can see that you can build this stuff up real quick, and your left hand's really not going to get tired once you build up the stamina. In the beginning, you may feel some pain here, a couple other areas, but that's going to go away over time. Okay, the last version I would do is probably a little bit higher up the neck, and you're definitely going to want to use your first, second, and third finger over here. Just so you get used to not just doing with everything with the pinky. So let's say you're up here with the 15, 12, and 14. You may want to approach this one with the first, second, and third. Okay, so again, now you're back to the speed burst kind of idea. again, make sure you're always keeping track of your speed on the metronome. That way you know what the last beat per minute that you had when you last left off here. Okay, so with that being said, let's just go through them all one more time. You have this one. This is the 1 3 4 up to the 1 2 4 to the 1 2 4 with a wider interval, and to the 1 2 3 up here. Okay, this is all in the key of E minor. This would be like going through Ionian. This would be through the Dorian, Phrygian, and Aeolian. Okay, so thanks for checking out the video. Again, you can check out my website at www.ryanformato.com, and I hope you learned something. And if you want to learn anything else, give me an email or a shout out at ryan@ryanformato.com, and check out the music while you're there. Alright, thanks for checking me out.